Welcome back to the Reed Report. Thank you guys for taking the time to hear me out. Be sure to smash that like button on your way in, leave a comment after the video, and as always, smash that subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. It really does help the channel. Today, I want to show some recognition to the Golden State Warriors. I want to talk about Golden State because they are playing great basketball. They are playing like they are the best team. They did just lose to Phoenix, but still, all in all, they are still one of the best teams in the NBA right now. And the thing I wanted to highlight about them was the fact of the lack of recognition that they're getting. The fact that back in 2015, when they won the championship, Steve Kerr's first year, they won 67 games. People were noticing what they were doing, but people really wasn't caring. People wasn't really giving them that attention like they probably should have been getting. And when they made it to the playoffs, when it was time for the playoffs, they beat New Orleans in the first round. They fell down 2-1 to Memphis in the second round and came back and won that series 4-2. And then they went to the conference finals, awaiting the team that we all thought they were playing, the team that we were giving recognition to, the team that we thought could make it at least to the finals and probably win it all. But we knew that they would have to get past LeBron James in order to do so. And I'm talking about the LA Clippers. The Warriors were waiting for the Clippers. We were waiting for the Clippers to get there because this was going to be one of the most anticipated conference finals matchups, that I've ever anticipated. Because these two teams didn't like each other. They were in the same division. They were always playing entertaining games against one another. And then it didn't happen. The Clippers were up 3-1 against the Rockets in the second round. And they went on to lose all three of the next games when they just needed one. And we were left watching the Warriors run the Rockets off the court in 5 in the Western Conference Finals. Warriors eventually went on to win the championship. Point is, people really didn't give the Warriors that respect, they were caught off guard by Golden State coming in and doing what they did because they wasn't really expecting the Warriors to really win the championship. Fun team to watch, high energy, entertaining, and myself included. I didn't really expect them to win a championship or even make it. I thought it would be the Clippers. I'm thinking, this is their time now. This is the Clippers' time to shine. They're finally going to at least get there. But Golden State seized the moment and they made it, but people were caught off guard by this. A lot of people didn't expect it. So, and then you look at this year and you pretty much have the exact same thing. You have a team who's playing you could argue with Phoenix, but Golden State is playing the best basketball of anyone right now. And still people aren't giving them the notoriety, the respect that they should probably be getting because the Lakers are not playing consistently great. They're not playing consistent basketball. Golden State is. And still people aren't really recognizing them as the team that should be talked about the most. And personally, I don't know if the Warriors are going to win the championship. I don't think they're going to get there. I don't think the Warriors are going to get to the finals, to be honest with you, especially if the Lakers figure it out, because I watched the Phoenix game. And yes, I've said in the past that, regular season games can be meaningless, but you do have to look at the context. You do have to examine things. And something I noticed about Golden State is they are not a big team. And I know everybody's going to say, wait till we get Clay back, wait till we get Wiseman. Wiseman's a 7-foot guy. But James Wiseman has only played 39 games in his career. He hasn't played that much. He was out last year with an injury too, and he missed a lot of his rookie season due to injury. And I'm questioning, even if he gets back, can James, and let's say the Lakers figure it out. Of course, I want them to figure it out because that's my team. But do you really expect James Wiseman to be able to contain a Laker team that has figured it out with Dwight Howard? I'm not sure how much DeAndre Jordan will see, in games, especially in the playoffs. But one thing I go back to was when the Lakers were playing in the NBA Finals against the against the Miami Heat. And you saw Bam Adebayo try to go in the paint and bang with Dwight Howard. And you saw how skinny Bam was compared to Dwight Howard. And it just wasn't a good idea. Bam ended up getting hurt and potentially, in a way, I don't think it really cost them. I think they were going to lose regardless if Miami was at full strength. But he had to miss games because of the injury. I think it was a shoulder injury because he was too small. He was a tall guy, but too small to try to be banging with a guy like Dwight Howard. And that's something I fear with James Wiseman. If Wiseman is back and say they're playing a team like the Lakers, Wiseman is not going to be able to just bang around in the paint because Dwight Howard is a vet now. He's the type of guy that's going to purposely get a flagrant 1 foul. He'll purposely get a technical foul, purposely try to do something to make you feel it, not necessarily a dirty play to try and hurt you, but to let you know that this is a man's game because Wiseman is still very young. This dude is still only he was born in 2001. He's still only 20, 21 years old. He's not an old dude. He's not a really big guy like that. But yes, like I said, so yes, the Warriors are fun to watch. Yes, I think people are overlooking them because they are playing great basketball. But me personally, I don't think that can last against a big team that has it figured out. You saw what Ayton was able to do to them. And I think they need Wiseman, but they also need Wiseman to grow, in terms of gameplay. They need him to grow faster than I think he can. I don't think he's going to be able to figure it out this year. I don't see the Warriors winning the championship because I think they're too small, and I think it'll catch up with them eventually when it gets down there, especially against a team like Phoenix who knows how to play team basketball and they're bigger, because the Warriors are not going to be able to hang in the paint with somebody that's bigger than them. That's my opinion. You guys tell me what you think. I think they're too small to win the championship, but I do think they're being overlooked. Let's say they were to get there. Don't get caught off guard because they are playing great basketball. I don't think they're going to win it, but I don't want people to get caught off guard if they eventually make it there. If they make it to the NBA Finals, don't get caught off guard. Because this team deserves some respect. They are playing great basketball, but we'll see. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys for taking the time to hear me out. I will see you soon.